What's good, y'all? It's DG.
It's KP.
We're DG Mayne. Shout out, this is 50.
Yo, man, I'm over here with superstar producers, arrangers, writers, singers, artists, DG and KP, man. Collective. Yo, let me tell your name again, DG Mayne.
That's right.
DG Mayne. Hey, Bree, what's the name of the company called?
Because collectively DG, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so you Mayne.
This is the. I'm the main.
You the Mayne.
That's
I'm the main
true.
main.
Hey, I don't understand that. How does this
So, actually,
That's on
it was funny. We started the brand, and I wanted to be the background, so we pushed the brand as DG Mayne. And then as things progressed, it was just kind of like y'all need to be the collectively the face. So that's how it came to be. Because I wanted to be in the background and just be like, hey, D's the face, and I do the background.
Well, I play the background. I don't
You know what?
understand.
I did that for a while. I was in a group and I did tour, and it was a lot of fun. But I saw that side, and I feel like when you get into music, you don't know all the pieces to the puzzle. You don't know all the different roles that people play. So getting to play that role on the stage was cool, but it just didn't sit right with me as much as the background, the creative. I like to create and to keep creating. I don't like to stay stagnant on an idea. I like to keep pushing out new stuff. So for me, that role fit me better. I could go out and I could be a carpenter if I wanted to. I just don't want to. It just comes down to that simple fact. It's like, this is what suits me the best. This is where I shine the best, where my gift can flourish the most.
You always hear about the artists going broke and everything, but you never hear about the executives going broke.
Right.
You need to, learn a little bit more about the business.
Right.
And whatnot. Like, who was that person for you, and why did you take it to this level, right?
When I was in the group and I was young, I got into it like 16, 17. I had a manager and he was dope, but it was just some shady stuff going on, and he kind of taught me the business because he kind of taught me what not to do, what not to get involved in. So it's like, you ever had friends or somebody that's like, yo, my parents set a good example of me of what not to be. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of situation. So from that point, I researched music business, and I was kind of like, you know what, this is cool, but you got Pharrell out here getting the checks, getting the royalties. He's writing the songs, he's doing the beats. He's gonna be good forever off of one song that he does. So if I can continually do that, I'd rather do that and be more stable for my family once I have one. I like the creation. One thing that I would say that is not for me is I don't like to go out and force my emotion. A lot of performers can turn it on and turn it off, and that's cool, but I don't think that's for me. If I get on stage and I'm not feeling it, it's gonna show in my performance. I'm just one of those type of people. I wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Now, how do you feel about that, DG? You know what I'm saying? You work with this guy all the fucking time, and you know the extent of his talents as far as being an artist and a vocalist. Like, does that sit well with you and everything?
Come on. The first month I met this dude, I knew he was a beast. And I'm like, you want to just be an artist, dog? And we'll co-produce this stuff together and we'll push you, as an artist. And he, same story, just to piggyback, he said he had been through it, didn't really fully enjoy it. And if you're not fully in something and passionate about it 110%, you're not going to get out.
DG rap.
Yeah.
For a long time.
10 years ago.
Let's talk about you rapping and saying, you know what, I'm hanging this up, I'm behind the scenes, I'm making
Oh,
beats,
that's
I'm
hung
producing.
up. Way back.
And what made you stop? What made you stop rapping? What made you say, I ain't doing this shit no more, this shit right?
Man, I did it probably my senior year of high school, when that was really it. Did some performances, and I just felt right out of love with it. You know what I'm saying? But the production, I fell in love with.
What's that moment that you fell out of love though? Are you on stage and you get booed? Or...
Nah. They were actually showing love. It was upstate, Clifton Park. You know what I'm saying? Shout out CP 518. But yeah, man, we were doing a couple shows, and it just wasn't my thing. Straight up. But
was you in the middle of a performance and you just walk right off from the mic? And then
nah, it was crazy. I was in a duo at the time with my boy from high school, and he was kind of the super nervous one backstage. He's like, I don't know, bro, can we do this? I was like, bro, you better follow my lead and get out there and kill shit. And I went out and I'm like, let's work. I threw in my hands, and he's like, oh, grabbing his mic. I'm like, let's go, bro.
Right.
So I was the super energetic hype one.
Yeah, right.
I was almost overly hyped. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got veins popping out my neck, out my forehead. So I'm going ham, spitting like Twister out there. So then, after, I don't know, like a couple months later, I'm just like, yeah, I like the beat thing. I'm gonna stick to that. And I just kind of found my niche, I guess.
Yo, back in UKP, you were saying that, it's a lot of shady business that was going on when you was inside your group.
It's me plus 3.
Okay.
It was actually, you remember Donnie from Making the Band?
Yeah.
Got signed to Bad Boy. And then
You was in a
two
group
other
with
guys.
him?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Donnie Klein?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll give you one story. We went out to Vegas to do a show at Michael Jackson's father's birthday party.
You were him.
Yeah. So we went out and did the show, and we went back to the studio after the party. And we had traveled with my manager to get some food. Now, he went to like some Kinko's or something. He got some documentation. He's shredding it, throwing it over into some other garbage dumpster or something. He's telling us like, yo, if you don't want to get caught doing this type of thing, you throw it in the garbage across, not in the same parking lot. And I'm like, yo, why are you telling me this? And then we get back, and the guys had seen his ID, and it wasn't the name that he told us his name was. So we're out in Vegas, 4 young kids with this dude, and we don't even really legitly know who he is. So we're all scared, and we're like, yo, we need to bounce. So we bounced. As soon as we got back to New York, we had a Nextel at the time, and we'd always get the, you know what I'm saying?
The cherry.
Where y'all at? Where y'all at? We just, click him off like, yo, don't answer. And finally, he got the hint, and I mean, the contract was obviously void because it wasn't him. But it was just one of those moments where like, yo, anything could happen. What is this guy planning to do with us? So something like that, people trying to take money, trying to take advantage of us. So it's the same story pretty much everybody has, except for that, identification lapse.
That was
Little
unbelievable. Where the fuck did you
Yeah.
even meet this guy?
Man,
And who was he
that's
recommended
the
by?
question.
I don't even know, but the crazy part is he took us all over, and he was such a boss. Like we just walked in anywhere, and people just bowed down to him, and it was crazy. And I always wondered, like, who is this guy really? You know?
You with him, and you wonder who he is.
I was just like, we would walk in a random place in a random state, and people would be like, oh, yo, what do you need? The usual? And I'm like, damn. Who is this guy? He would get with the shorties, he'd pack the overnight bag. We would go stay at his women's homes. And I'm just like, yo, what are we doing, man? Like, what's going on?
Right.
So after we
Same
got
old
back,
bitch.
we just cut the relationship. We couldn't do it anymore. So, but yeah.
How do you cut the relationship with each other though?
You know what? One of the guys in the group felt like it wasn't fulfilling to him. He felt like he wanted to make more money. And we had spent about $50,000 recording the album, so we had to recoup that first. So we did the album, we were doing shows, Joe Jackson, we did a playoff basketball game, Anthem, we did, Zootopia, a bunch of different shows, and we were recouping the money, but it wasn't coming fast enough for him. So he wanted to get, a real job, and kind of gave up on it. And at that point, we disbanded, and, that was it. And then I did the music production side of things.
Wow. So how do you meet DG?
I meet D through a mutual friend, Gio. Shout out to Gio Knight. Just came to me and was like, "Yo, I write. I wanna work on some of your stuff." I was like, "Dope." We worked for a couple weeks, and he's like, "Yo, you gotta be my dude D." I'm like, "All right, cool. Yeah, I'm down." So we go down downtown. He was living at the time, and I show up at his apartment, and he played me some beats. I play him some beats, and it was cool. Great vibe. And then at the end, I was like, "Damn, I get the feeling that we're gonna work together for a long time." And D was like, "Cool.
He didn't get the feeling.
The rumors are true.
I'll catch you later."
The rumors are true.
And I was like, "Yeah, I don't sweat it," And then basically, I was at his place almost every day that summer. I would travel back and forth from Long Island to the city, like every day that summer, and we just made a ton of music. So,
But what's crazy is like it flipped shortly thereafter. Like I'm not gonna front. I had like the ego, living downtown, and I was looking at him. I'm like, I mean, the beats are cool. I just left it at that. And then
beats are cool. Did you mean that, or you really love this beat?
he played some more. No, I actually liked it, but you know how the poker face. So I had that on. I'm like, I mean, they're cool. And I'm kind of giving G the look, and I'm looking at both of them. I'm like, I mean, I could see me rocking with you for a minute. Like, actually, play a couple more. I think I told him to play like 3-4 more, and I was like, nice, sound selection on point. Everything sound good. Yeah, let's rock a couple sessions. See what comes out. And I think after like 2 or 3 sessions, it was kind of just super smooth sailing from there. So it, and here we are. We've been rocking for like five years together.
Almost
Something
6 years
like
now.
that.
All right.
The Jack Driller Project.
Yeah.
What made y'all cool with doing that? Because, you know, like a lot of people would see somebody like myself and say, you know what, especially with you guys, the talent and everything, the way you guys do it, that Jack Driller's a novelty. This will never work. Why we even waste our time on this right here?
I didn't think it wouldn't work. I mean, anything's possible, but when you came in and you expressed your interest in the project and working with us, initially I just thought, dope, like this will be a cool comedy project, 110% out. Comedy, A to Z. And what was cool to me was as we really started working and as it transitioned into a more serious project of some just great R&B records from the production to the writing to everything, melody. And that's why it's cool that like this first one got a good mix of the humor with great records. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what? I'll tell you why I wanted to work with you is because you came to us and you were like, yo, I want to make this project. And at first we were like, cool, let's do a song, whatever. But then you came back and was like, yeah, let's keep working. And that to me just showed the initiative of like, yo, you really want to do this. So to me, for an artist to show that initiative, that's half the battle. That's more than half the battle. Because half the people don't show up. Half the people say, oh, let's work, let's do something. And they don't show up, they don't commit. So just the fact that you were committed to it, I was like, all right, cool, let's see what comes out of it. And then every time we got together, we were making some good music. And I was like, yo, why not? This dude is talented. You know, I'm familiar with you from the past. And I was like, yeah, let's give it a shot, you know? Why not? Why can't we take this and make it something much bigger? So.
No Hose Bar.
Yeah.
What is it like working with Jack Driller? No Hose Bar.
No, it's funny as hell. You see me, dog. Every session I'm in tears. We got footage of it. But I just like it, honestly, mostly, and I'll piggyback off what Kay was saying, like, you got a great work ethic, period. And it's such a rare thing, man, to find. It's crazy. Like, you'd think every artist out here really wants this, and they go gung-ho, 100%, pedal to the metal, and they don't. They put in like 10% effort, like, nah, yo, I'm gonna spit this once and you mix it and fix it up. Like, you're there. I'm saying do this 10 times over. You do it. You know what I'm saying? And you listen, which is great because you're allowing a producer to do their job. You know what I'm saying? And we're allowing the artist to do his job. And that's what it comes down to, period. You got to let people's fortes shine so that the project can cultivate and be great.
Dude, you're a trip, dude. You're like, I don't think people realize that on a normal day, you're funny as hell. Like,
also true.
And what's cool about the project is you came ready to work. Like, we didn't waste no time. You know, you came in the door, mic was on, took off your jacket, came, did the part, you know, we would go over the parts, whatever. It was just like clockwork. It didn't take no time at all. So as an artist, it was very easy to work with you. You were very flexible. As a person, you're funny as hell and you give off a great energy. So it just makes the whole situation easy.
Word. Vibe of the project.
Yeah.
What are we doing right now? What are we doing? What can they expect?
I don't even want to let them know. I want them to hear it. I want them to hear it firsthand. I mean,
When you explain it to people that you're working with me and what we've been doing, how do you sell this? Or is it one of those things where you like, I'm working with Jack Driller? See what they say?
No. I'm hype. It's fun, man. Seriously, like I loved working with you and I love the project. I love the way it's coming out. It's soulful. It feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's got good like little lanes in its own right. You'll see. I mean, you'll see when the project come out. I don't want to like say
I
too
like
much.
the progression. I like how it goes from, you know, the comedy aspect of it. Because when we started, it was, you know, we did the funny songs first, and then you were like, yo, I want to be a little bit more serious. So I like the progression, how it goes from funny to, by the time you get to the end of the album, you're gonna be like, damn, that song was good. Every song, one after the other, just get better and better and better. And you just, people not gonna realize it's you. People not gonna even equate Jack Driller to that until they look back at the artwork and they're like, damn, I can't believe this.
That was the biggest, like
You
the
know what I
surprise,
mean?
the element of surprise for me. That was huge.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. I can't wait to release.
How do they even find you guys?
You can go to dgmayne.com or DJ Mayne across every social platform. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything. Shoot us a DM, whatever.
That's it. Just add DG Man right here. That's it.
That's
I'm gonna make this easy for y'all.
Oh shit, man!
You know,
you can
that's
sell
it.
that shit. I thought that was name brand shit, but it is.
Come
name
on.
brand.
What's his name,
Hey,
Brand?
you on thisbit.com?
His name Brand.
Yeah, his name now.
You know the deal.
What's your favorite song? What's your go-to song? You can only listen to 3 songs for you on Trapped on the Island for the
3
rest of your
songs.
life. 3 songs.
Damn.
3 songs.
That's an impossible question.
Tupac changes.
You know, because
Hold on, I'm going in. you can't. I like that record.
You gonna blow your brains out one day.
R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly. I like that joint.
all right.
And I'm gonna really fuck you up. Nappy Roots, oh no.
Rest of your life.
He goes rest of your life. Yeah. And I'm content with my answer.
Man, that's hard. Rock With You, definitely one.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely one.
Album or a 16-song playlist?
I probably, what was the, what album was that off of Rock With You?
That'll be Off the Wall.
Off the Wall, right? I'll probably go with that album. I'll probably go with, you know what? Who I really like? Ludacris. His
Rest of your life?
yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
You gonna say that
You
for
know
every
why?
answer though?
Yeah.
The rest of your life.
Grills, Cadillac, hills, just Cadillac.
Nah.
Man, what the fuck? Man, stop playing.
But it's gotta be
this
word of
shit.
mouth. It's gotta be word of mouth.
It's probably either word of mouth or chicken and beer.
You gonna go chicken and beer?
For the rest of your life.
You know why?
I
Because
can't agree with him on chicken and beer, but word of mouth.
This ain't your playlist, man.
He don't want you on his island.
Because
I don't.
you won't be on the island across from a wave to you and be like, yeah, go on with your shitty song.
I'll be flying with
But,
the R. Kelly shit.
Nah. But
Yeah, you-
Ludacris was
you
definitely
bugging.
Ludacris was definitely one of them that I grew up on, that I liked his style because he was so, like, you know, versatile, and he was just all over the place. You know, kind of like how Busta was when he came out. You know what I mean? Who's your 3? 3 songs.
3 songs. Rest of my life. Never Can Say Goodbye, Jackson 5. How Does It Feel, D'Angelo. Yeah, all of my shit gonna be smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
It's
be
straight.
doing-
Yeah, straight.
I don't need no madness on the island with me while
don't
I'm
want
there for
any
the rest
rap.
of my life. Last song, Floetry. Oh, it's Getting Late.
Okay.
Getting Late.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my 3 songs right there. Yo, I love my girl. She the only girl I ever took my eye out in front of.
Really?
Ever.
Wow.
That's big.
Yeah, she kisses my eye.
Come on.
She kisses my
That's
eye with the eye out.
that's TMI.
With the eye out. With it out.
No, that's aggressive.
That's real love.
That's love. You know what love is. As you would say. I like it.
She would wipe my ass if I needed her to. I asked her, hey, would you wipe my ass? And I happened to be shitting. And she came over and she turned her head and she wiped my ass.
She did not hesitate.
Yeah, and she made sure it was clean too. Baby wiped me all that shit. And I was just like, wow, this is amazing.
Listen, man. That's,
She made sure I was straight.
Wow.
And didn't make a face or none of that. This ain't have nothing to do with the question. I'm sorry about that.
I hope I have that one day.
Yeah. Hey, I know what love is.
You do.
I know what love is.
Because if a girl don't wipe your ass,
She don't
that
love
ain't
you.
love.
She don't love you.
All right, time to
That's
time to test that.
unconditional.
Test
She
that.
don't
Write
wipe
that
your
down.
ass, she don't love you.
If she don't wipe your ass, man, we gotta write that.
Hashtag.
Come on,
Can
come
we write
on.
that song?
That's it.
I mean, potentially,
song.
potentially.
Yeah, come on. Come on, why
Better
not?
wipe your ass, better wipe my ass for me.
Yo, I'm telling you.
That's back on
a
the comedy
song-
scale.
We're
gonna be backtracking.
We can write a real song called "If She Don't
Would you
Wipe
wipe my
Your
ass? How's that gonna be taken in a non-comedy sense? You tell me, and I'll give you the world.
Wild
We
shit.
can do it to the tune of, like, Before I Let You Go.
Hey, hold on.
If you don't wipe my ass, if you don't wipe my ass.
I like it. I like it. Hey, look, I know y'all got some more famous shit to do, man, but before we get out of here, man, is there anything both of y'all want to say to This Is 50?
Man, just shout out
First
this 50,
minute
shout out
interview.
Jack Thriller, man. You already know it's all love.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you for having us. Look forward to this Jack Thriller project. Girl, can I have your real number? Can I get your real number? Maybe I can have your real number, something like that.
Either way it goes, we got to
Anyway,
get a number.
Yeah, we got to get the number, and it's got to be the real one. And I'm looking forward, man. I'm looking forward to everything. The release, the project, you know what I'm
And the
saying?
response.
Yeah, and the response, and the respect.
And the respect.
Ooh. Sprinkle.
That's it.
Sprinkle.
We put a little salt. That's
it.
respect right there.
That's it.
Well, like I always say, you just can't say you're real or something. You got to be, man. We open, we out of here. Do I have something in mind? Y'all go to commercial. And don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to.